I got the cap of my hat low because I feel dirty. I feel nasty. I feel unclean. No, in reality, I just got back from vacation, and like I haven't even showered yet. I'm feeling icky. You know what I mean? But it was a much needed vacation. Physically, reinvigorated. Spiritually, reinvigorated. I went to Puerto Rico, and it was so nice. And today, we're doing shoulders and glutes. Doing a little warm up first. And this time, I remembered to start with this machine because by the end of my workouts, everybody finds this one. Everybody and their mama wants to do it. I have to stay here for 5 minutes waiting to use one. So, we're starting with it just to get out of the way. Ten. Surprising. I usually get like only 6 good reps out of this one. We got 4 good ones out of that. Drop the weight. Last one on the left side. Other side. All right. About it that way. Done. Swipe it down. Go on to the next thing. We got someone else recording. Nice. Welcome to the recording club. So I heard a reggaeton remix of Empire State of Mind. And I was like, no way. This is fun. I'm with it though. I'm with it. Reggaeton Empire State of Mind. Like, come on now. That's funny. And it worked too. It sounded good. here to do glutes. You're not using this one, are you? All right. How are we doing? We're doing this angle. Is that what we're doing? Let's see. What does it look like? Okay, yeah, that works. Cool. Let's do 130 as well. All right. And I squat down on this one usually to get a bigger stretch in the glute. That side. Now the other side. Okay. What weight do we want to do? Let's say, I think 120 was the one that I liked last time. What felt right? Ooh. 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 I'm really good at some of the Minecraft sounds and voices. Like when Steve gets hit. Ooh. 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 Oh. The villagers. All right, first set. Eight good ones. Drop. Next set. Four. Drop. Last one. Ooh, that one took a lot out of me. But, other side. 220 again. So I did 8, and then a couple length and partial pass failure. Yeah, all right. Last one. See, sometimes I got like one more rep in me, but in order to pull it off, it's like one of those, you're like struggling halfway and then you shit yourself to get the last one out and make it a full range, whatever. I'm not trying to do that. I think I'll take my one rep in reserve and call it. Yeah. You're still going to grow. Don't worry about if you have that last rep in reserve. If it's one of those like teeth gritting whatevers. You can do it, you'll grow, you'll be better for it, or you can not, you'll still grow. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, cable. Mr. Cable. We're doing a lateral raise with a cable because that better supports the direction we want the resistance to be going in. So, put you right there. Right? Is this? Now we want to go higher. There we go. Boom. Boom. I'm taking this to around knee level. There we go. And then we need a handle. I like these. I don't know. It's just the distance between the handle and the part that connects. It's just not as far. Like I'll show you what I mean. The handle is the same, but this one is slightly longer, right? Doesn't make a big difference. But also the grippy grip is a bit better. Let's do a warm up. Why not? I want to hit this guy. Cool. All right. Regular ass reps now. All good. That was funky. 4. All right. 4 again. Let's do it. Put you over there. Damn. Moving on. We're doing the hip flip, the flip, the hip, the hip, the hip, that exercise. No. The hip abductors. I don't know if it's abductor or adductor. I don't know. But we're at 15 minutes and it's just that one. And some shoulder presses with dumbbells. So I could do the dumbbell shoulder presses right now because we got a guy on this hip abductor. Yeah, let's not wait. Normally, I would want to alternate glute exercise, shoulder exercise, to at least give each muscle like a minute to recuperate. But that doesn't mean all that much when I'm only doing 3 shoulder exercises for the entire workout. I can do them back to back. So we're gonna do that. Let's take the shabubbish phone and keys. How if he has his keys? If he has his phone in his hand, how is he recording with? A second phone. I got it like that. All right, what did she say? You ever get a text that make you smile? All goofy giddy. So adorable. All right, let's get the 50s. How long have you been with her? I love that video. Even though it was training like 3 months ago, it is my permanent vocal stim. Now we're grabbing the 40s. Mr. 40, I've come for you. Y'all remember that one James Bond scene where he's with the villain and the villain sits down in a chair right across from him and starts like rubbing up on his leg? Mr. Bond. Sus. Mad sus. And then the 35s. Woo! What does Raleigh say? Zooey mama. All right. Shoulders are feeling good. Warm. Lubricated. Lubrication. Woo. Hello. Oh, the belt right in front of me. All right. Time for me to stand and face these people. You make them so uncomfortable they get up and leave. Nah. Now we're just waiting on the last machine that we got for this. Hanging knee tucks. Good for the abs. Finding a good ab exercise at the gym is tough because so many of these like crunching machines have you starting out in a position where there's not much of a stretch. You're doing shortened partials, which there is growth to be had in that. But there's so much more growth to be had in doing something where you're starting from a lengthened position. So I found this one machine. It was like a seated thing where the handles were like backpack straps. And then the seat itself where your back was resting only came up to like your mid back so that your upper back could like stretch all the way out. You have your backpack straps and then you crunch forward. That was good. That was like a little machine at my community gym, the last place where I lived. I wish I could go back and use it. So good for abs. What are we at? 23 minutes? All right, hopefully this chick that is just sitting there does her shit and moves on. Any new viewers here will know that, will not know. I'm telling you now, I hate resting between sets. Not that it's bad, it is good, it helps, it's beneficial, it makes your workouts better, your results better, but only marginally. It only makes a difference for people who are so dedicated to the gym. It's your entire life. Your purpose is to be like on a bodybuilding stage competing. If that's who you are, rest between your sets, please. Please do. It'll help you. But for me, I have no aspirations to be a competitive bodybuilder. My whole thing is I want to look good and feel good. And you don't need to rest between sets to do that. You don't need to do 3 sets of 8 to 12. None of this. As long as you lift the weight for an exercise that targets the muscle you want to build, you do it consistently, you'll build. Like, it's that simple. But there are ways to optimize. And some of those ways to optimize are really time-consuming, really complicated, and so you don't have to mess with that. If there's a simple way to improve your workout, say doing a machine where the only way you need to adjust the weight is to switch the peg from one to the next, that's a good way to do it, versus the same exact exercise in a manner where you have to take plates off the bar, put them back on the bar. The whole racking and re-racking of weights takes like a minute or two. Extrapolate that across every set for every exercise across your entire workout. You're taking a 30-minute workout and making it an hour. an hour 15. And God forbid you start talking to your buddy in between sets too. You're in the gym for 2 hours. Man, if you have the time for that, good for you. Congratulations. You're having a good time at the gym. You're making progress, getting those gains. Good for you. Congratulations. Me, I just want to be in and out. In and out. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. In and out burger. I want to walk in to the gym and then 30 minutes later on the dot walk out. Warm up. Workout. Everything. In and out in 30 minutes. And just be done with it. Because working out is fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. But not to the point where I want to spend 3 hours at the gym every day. And look, if you are trying to be a competitive bodybuilder, trying to compete, whether that's powerlifting, bodybuilding, whatever, if you are doing some gym-based competition, your livelihood is in the gym. Rest between sets, man. But understand that the people who really take it seriously, they're in the gym 2 or 3 times a day at a couple hours apiece. And they're eating 5,000 calories, 6,000 calories of chicken breast, rice, broccoli. So just understand what you're signing up for when you do this stuff, because fitness does not have to be so cut and dry. It can be whatever you want. Let's do a little warm up for the Glutes. I am Groot. I got a call in the middle of this shit. Hopefully I can stitch these 2 videos together, because that's annoying as fuck. Anyways, what are we thinking? 120? Let's do 120. Drop the weight. I'm cramping in my little glute. Nah, I gotta drop the weight. Alright. Damn. Wipe this down, and we are done. Good workout. Great workout, honestly.